Lunacy from Donald Trump. Donald Trump says he would be open to the idea of appointing Sarah Palin to his cabinet if he were to become president of the United States. This is not an Onion article. This is not a satirical news article. This is real. This is Donald Trump, who was asked on Mama Grizz Radio's The Palin Update whether he would seek Sarah Palin's advice as president or maybe even appoint her to an executive branch position. Trump said, quote, "I'd love that. If you can, I hope you're not eating." I'm going to read you a couple of other quotes from Donald Trump talking about Sarah Palin. Quote, "She's really somebody who knows what's happening. She's a special person. She's really a special person. And I think people know that. And she's got a following that's unbelievable." Also, Donald Trump going on to say about Sarah Palin, "I'm looking at some of these candidates. They're weak, they're ineffective, and to a degree, that's almost hard to believe. And, you know, they like the Sarah Palin kind of strength. You just don't see very much of it anymore." No, because most Republicans have figured out that it was a completely abortive attempt to win the White House by John McCain in 2008, and that everything went wrong after choosing Sarah Palin. Most Republicans have figured out that Sarah Palin is completely toxic.
I think it's clear now that Trump is either a complete lunatic and has, no idea what is happening in the real world, or this is just a popularity contest and everyone he wants to put in the White House is just someone who's popular and who the American people like. Because let's face it, many people do like Sarah Palin.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, she's liked within a certain enclave of the lunatic right, but reasonable people recognize that Sarah Palin is one of the least qualified and least competent individuals to ever have a shot at public office, a national public office. And of course, she was governor of Alaska, which is scary enough. And it seems like they're just sort of throwing bouquets at each other, Palin and Trump, because Sarah Palin told CNN that Trump was a hero. I mean, in what world is Trump a hero and Sarah Palin someone that would be a good... Imagine Secretary of Defense Sarah Palin, Lewis.
Oh boy, I think the only cabinet position she'd be qualified for is actually like opening cabinets in the White House and then closing them. Yes, I do not want her involved in anything. And in anything, I want her to be sent to Mars. Let's do that.
I'd say maybe that Sarah Palin could be head of the EPA, but she might get confused and think that EPA is a sort of sexually transmitted disease that can only be prevented by abstinence-only sex education. It's hard to imagine a worse choice. This is like saying you'd put Ted Nugent on your cabinet as Secretary of Education or who knows what. I mean, it's crazy.
Can you imagine? I think there would probably be a White House reality TV show if you put these two together. It would be just insane.
They do have that in common. Both have been on reality TV shows. That's actually a pretty astute point.